Welcome to Cut the Ish, Real Talk Sports, where we strip away the fluff and get straight to the heart of the game. From the hottest plays on the court to the controversies off it. We're breaking it all down with unfiltered takes and raw honesty. No sugarcoating, no holding back. Just real talk for real fans. Let's get into it.
Welcome, everybody, to Cut the Ish Real Talk Sports. It's live and unfiltered with your girl Keisha and Duvall. Please hit the like button on the way in the door. Please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to Cut the Ish Real Talk Sports, please hit the subscribe button. This is the show for Dream versus Fire post game. We're going to talk about Ryan Ruocco comments and Angel Reese defensive win shares and the CC media propaganda exposed. But yeah, the ball, I'm going to let some of y'all filter on in. I just watched that debacle between the Dream and the Fire. Duvall, how you feeling tonight? First, let me check on my co-host. How you feeling, Duvall?
I ain't feeling good.
You ain't feeling good?
No.
Well, anything you want to just get off your chest right now?
You just shout out your people first, and then I
All right, I just
speak
want to
on.
get. All right, what's up, Chicago Cheetah? Thank you. What's up, Live, Laugh, Love? What's up, Try Hard? What's up, Big Girl? What's up, Chucker Chatter? What's up, Tiffany Prince? I know y'all over there coming from the Players Club. Thanks for supporting us. Let me get the money off the top. Thank y'all for being here with us. Thank you, Ty Jr. 32 for the $5 super chat. He said, I've seen it too many times this season. Carl is getting his ass out coached on both ends of the court. I agree with you, Ty. We're going to get into it. Let me let my boy at least exhale. Go ahead, DeVon. Go ahead. Before we get into it, it's your time.
I hear you. I'm gonna say this. This is why we got DeWanna. This is why we should have gotten Ray Burrell at the trade deadline. Because both Nas Hillman and Jordan Kennedy are liabilities on the defensive end. Jordan Kennedy in particular was such a liability, they started doubling her man at the second half. Nas Hillman was just getting cooked like stir fry the whole goddamn game.
Mm-hmm.
The whole goddamn game.
Yeah.
Like I said, Angel gave up a couple baskets at the end of the game, but she was already frustrated and
Done with it.
She was checked out mode.
Mm-hmm.
But all you had to do is look at the box score and see only 3 people was in double figures. Angel Man late with, Gooseson. Like I said, she was in checkout mode.
Some of that was on Nas, too.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, she gave up like 4 points late. That wasn't a lot of that wasn't on Angel. I think she gave up probably 7 points total. Because she did, I want to say, Gooseson did hit a 3. While Angel was guarding her, but, it was a lucky 3. I ain't worried about that.
Nas gave up about 30 points tonight.
Yes, she did. Both her and Jordan Kennedy. It's criminal.
Mm-hmm.
How them women stealing paychecks and playing on this basketball team. I hope Carl got the cojones when DeWanna Bottom's ready to play to yank Nas Hillman ass and cut her minutes. I hope he got the cojones to yank Jordan Kettle ass when she getting burnt
Oh,
like
oh,
French toast?
hold on, Duval. Tim Johnson. Angel was guard is a 5 in this on this team, and she was guarding DeLeo, who was the center. Oh, okay. It got
Gusto.
so uh yeah, she used to be Gustafson. Now she DeLeo because she got married.
Okay, she like Ron Artest, changed the name Madam of Peace.
No, she changed the name because she got married to a DeLeo. She got married to a DeLeo, so she changed her name to her husband name. But
Yeah.
that's who the 5 was for the Portland 5. Angela was playing the 4. And at times, Nas was getting so cooked, she had to switch Angel onto Angela. But what did that do, Mr. Tim, once that happened? That means DeLeo, who is the center, was eating off Nas because she bigger than her. That's why.
Ty Jr., we see you. We see you. Super chat. Give us a second.
Yeah,
We gonna read
that's
it. I
why.
promise you.
It was the lesser of the two. What you? If he wasn't gonna play Olcott, he was at a disadvantage. Angel cannot cover the 4 and the 5. He tried to, but she couldn't do it the whole game. No, Nas was getting cooked by whoever and whoever was in the post. Let me go to this. Thank you, Ty Dream, for the $10 super chat. He said this man ran a zone to stop one player in Angel Reese, and he made no adjustments to break it. Then he literally watched Nas get hands and feet put on her all game.
Keisha, I ain't want to read that yet, but I'm
But we
gonna get
had
to
to.
you. Huh?
But we had to. It's a super chat.
I know, but I ain't want to read it yet. That's why I told him in the van. Give me a second, cause I wanted to answer dude first, and then I was gonna get to this.
You can
Cause
go ahead. Have to do it first. Yeah, wait.
I'm gonna tie all this together. But I love you, Ty Jr. Thank you so much, brother. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. But why she ain't stick insular? She can't stick everybody. I mean, I'm just sorry. I mean,
You just
damn.
giving 3 points to DeLeo. I mean, she'd have just went straight to the
It's
cup
not
every
about
time.
Keisha. It's not even about that. God damn. Can't not do the basics right.
No.
She can't stick everybody, man. Damn, what y'all? I know she's defensive player of the year candidate. She should win defensive player of the year. Angel Reese, she should win it. She the best defender in basketball. No doubt about it. But she can't defend every freaking body. Can't Nas do something?
Deval, before you go all the way ham, I just want to say one thing. They even had your girl, Angel, the defensive player of the year, out there on the point guard for Portland because Canada was getting cooked.
Badly.
She cannot cover all those people, man. Go ahead, Deval.
Nas, can you pinch the bitch? Excuse my language. I know y'all don't like me using my language.
Let
I'm
that
sorry.
shit sink in. A 5 is on a point guard. I'm going on mute. I gotta collect myself. Go ahead, Deval.
They doubled Carletti the whole second half because they felt like Jordan Canada couldn't handle her. That's how bad it was. They doubled Carletti the whole second half because they could not, because Jordan Canada could not handle her one-on-one. That is a big behind indictment on Jordan Canada as a basketball player. What goddamn use you are on this team and you can't guard your man even for a freaking little bit. I'm trying not to curse, big girl, because I'm trying to be respectful. But this team made me lose all respect for all individuals except for Angel Reese and Alicia Gray. And Ryan Howard when she wanted to show up. Now, to my man Ty Jr., I wanted to get to your super chat. Like I said, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, brother. That was the strategy. Drago came into the game and said, Angel Reese is not going to beat us. Angel Reese had 2 to 3 people every goddamn possession. That man made sure Angel had 2 to 3 people every goddamn possession. Nobody can't cut. Nobody ain't never played 2K. All y'all just sitting out there acting like Tweety D and Tweety Dumps looking stupid. None of y'all don't got the IQ, the emotional intelligence to, like I said, make a basketball play. Jordan Canada, Ryan Howard. Yes, you had 24 points, but you could have had more if you goddamn cut instead of sitting there playing with your goddamn fingers. Goddamn, Alicia Gray, you could cut too. And then, Papa, I love you. I swear I do, I love you. But if you gonna just come in the game and give us cardio, you need to sit your ass down. What good are you? We'll hope that you'll give us a spark coming off the bench because you ain't playing in a while. This is probably the most minutes you played since Lord knows when. Give us something. You just out there running around, breaking a sweat, making sure your deodorant sticks. God, this is so unfortunate. Yeah, Angel, she missed a bunch. She didn't have a good offensive efficiency game. She had a great defensive game, except for the last, like I said, couple of minutes when she was frustrated. I think she had that suspension on her mind. I think they might overturn it. And the reason why I think they might overturn it is because Carl Leckie was doing a lot even after the whistle. Carl Leckie was doing a lot towards Angel on that rebound even after the shot goes in. They got to allow some type of human emotion. And it's not like Angel pushed her down or hurt her, with the intent to hurt her. She just pushed off her because, like I said, the girl was doing too much. And I'm not knocking her because Carl Leckie did exactly what she's supposed to do. Agitate one of their best players, if not the best player on their team. And she did her job. But I hope they overturn that suspension because I don't want to be in a situation where I can't even watch Sunday's game because I know it's going to be a loss. And I mean, but Keisha, feel free to come back in. I know you're trying to compose yourself, but like I said, we got a show to run. But this is ridiculous.
I don't think they're going to. If they overturn it, I'll be surprised.
I hope they do. I hope they have some type of integrity and understand that was what that woman did was well after the whistle. That was well after the ball went up and went in. At that point, you trying to hurt that woman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just so disappointed with this team, man.
Well, it's I guess I could hold on. Do you want to answer Ty Jr.?
What you talking the super chat that's already on the screen, or he got another one?
No, this one. I thought you was talking to Tim. Okay, I'm sorry.
If he got another one, I answer it.
No.
Oh, okay.
It already. Yeah.
Yeah, they gave him a tech, but yeah, that was their game plan, Keisha. Their game plan. That's why when people talk about Angel ain't no good, the coaches don't think that. Cause that man game plan was to double Angel in every possession, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, you want to look at the play right quick?
Go ahead.
But if it don't come as quickly as Caitlin's come, then they full of bull. Because Caitlin was, 10 minutes later?
Yeah, after the game.
Uh-huh.
And she
Here we
bumped the
go.
ref.
An explanation, bottom of your screen, underneath, Angel Reese and Carla Lake working the push.
Nah, you can't, man. That can't be a suspension, man. I'm sorry.
No, ain't nothing to that, really.
That can't.
An explanation,
Keisha,
bottom of your screen, underneath, Angel
that girl.
Reese
Look what that
and
girl
Carla Lake
doing. Nah, you can't. Nah, that's. They have to overturn that. I don't care what nobody say. Well, they need better investigations that they don't.
Yeah, if you listen to the commentator, she said you can clearly see.
And it's
Listen
the
to her.
person who got caught at the ends, because you could clearly see late wrapping up Angel Reese. That doesn't get called. But of course, the reaction is always going to be the one that gets.
And that,
Look, Keisha, play it one more time. That was where after the shot went in.
Okay, hold on.
an explanation,
The shot had shot in. You supposed to release yourself then.
Yeah, she's still holding Angel.
Well, after that, watch. Well, come on. No, man, that can't be a suspension. That cannot be a suspension, Keisha. That cannot be a suspension.
Mm-hmm. Hold on 1 second. Thank you, Coach C, for the $4.99 super chat. He said Carl got out coached. The guards turned the ball over. His substitution was a mess. They did not get the ball to the post with mismatches.
I can't disagree.
Mm-hmm.
Carl, you stink as a coach right about now. You stink. Because there's too many games this season where a coach will have a strategy and you never adjust it to the strategy.
Mm.
Like I said again, they came into the game saying this, Keisha. We're going to double Angel every possession. Nas, you beat us.
Well, she can't do that.
That was basically what they said. Nas, you beat us.
Mm-hmm.
Angel, you not going to beat us. Nas, we want you to beat us.
Mm.
All she had to do is cut. You do that enough time, they got to come out of that zone. They got to come out of that doubling with Angel. But everybody want to stand around like they on vacation. Nah, man. Yeah, Carl Smeckel got our coach.
They lost it on the defensive side of the ball to me, though.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, letting a team shoot 58% from the field and 43% from three.
Yes.
And that didn't even come from their three-ball specialist and Bridget Carlton. She was 1 for 6, 0 for 3 from three. Emily Angel was 3 of 5 from three, 25 points, 11 of 14. And Carla Lake, I'm not even really. DeLeo did her thing. Don't get me wrong. But she wasn't the one that really hurt us. Lake, 26 points, 9 of 13, 4 of 4 from the three-point line. 3 rebounds, 6 assists. And this man played Nas Tillman 34 minutes. At the start of the fourth quarter, she had already played 28 minutes. He had only sat her down for 2 minutes. Let that sink in, Devon.
Yeah.
The start of the fourth, she had played 28 minutes in that game. Even though she was getting cooked. He put Okada out there for 6 minutes of this game.
Yeah.
Whatever the reason is he don't like about Okada, at this point, there is no excuse for, okay, yeah, she come in, she make mistakes, but Hillman made a mistake from tip through the whole game, though. And he left her out there for 34 minutes. And he finally got tired of her in the 4. And I don't have no excuses for Nas tonight. You know, I said that on the Players Club. Emily Inksler is 6'1", Duval.
Yeah.
They mano a mano. She not bigger than Nas. She tougher than her though. She kept backing her down in the paint, and when she wasn't backing her down in the paint, she was shooting that 3. So she just got done in so bad on the other side. That's why, if you look at the plus minus, that's why even with all the stuff that was going on, the people who was the most negative on the floor was Nas Hillman. Now I'm not a statistic person. I'm just telling you what the numbers say. I seen it with my eyes, and the statistics is backing it up. At some point, if you're a smecko, and I've said this before, you cannot have 2 defensive liabilities on the floor at the same time and expect Angel, Ryan Howard, and Alicia Gray to make up the difference, because at some point during the 3rd quarter, he put Ryan Howard on Angstler.
Yes.
And meanwhile, she had to make sure her person that she had originally don't go off, which she did a good job on. I think she was on Carlton, if I'm not mistaken. It was Carlton, right? Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah.
It was Carlton. Carlton was one of 6, but then she had to switch to help Nas out. Meanwhile, when she's switching to help Nas out with Ainsley, Jordan Canada is getting cooked.
They had the double Joy Cannon man the whole second half.
So your 2 best defenders on the team, which that's not disputed, Angel and Ryan, you put them in a bad, because Alicia Gray is like mid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you put them in a bad predicament because nobody can help them. That's why I'm not saying that Okada is the best player in the world. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that's why Nas had to come off the floor. Because just maybe if you would have brought in Okada, let her take Gustafson / DeLeo, right? Mm-hmm. Let her take her. Gustafson / DeLeo ain't no all-star Duval. Let her take her and let Reese focus on Angstler at the 4.
Yeah.
And see how that looked. He didn't even like Barlace this game. Maybe because he saw that they was getting cooked so bad defensively. If he'd added Barlace, if Barlace would have had more minutes, it'd have been worse. Because she's not good defensively. But for some reason, he do not want to tell Nas Hillman the truth. I don't know why. Alicia Gray didn't have a great game. She was inconsistent too today. She was 3 of 13, and she was getting frustrated. I mean, I seen Ryan Howard had to go over there and calm her. You saw it. Ryan Howard had to go and calm Alicia Gray down. When she get that frustrated, sometimes you can't get her back. You know what I mean? If Ryan Howard is having to turn her face to her and make her look in her eyes, we in trouble, Duval, because that means Gray is spazzing, and she and Ryan's the only one can try to get her back. She tried to get her back, you know what I mean? But it was too much on, in my opinion, it was too much on Reese and Ryan tonight. It was just too from the starting lineup to the bench lineup. They had to anchor it both.
Yep.
And Canada, Carla Lake ain't that. She just did her in. I mean, it happens.
Ain't no two ways about it.
No, it's not like Carla Lake is some big person on. You know what I mean? What is Carla Lake? 5'9" or something like that. She
Yeah,
ain't
man.
big. Yeah, she just did her in. Like I don't want to say. Let me see. Yeah, she 5'9". That's what I thought. She ain't that much bigger than Canada. She just did her in. She just did it in. Nas got done in. Look, I'll go pull him up. You know, while you get in here, I'm just gonna go pull up Angstler. Like I did last time. They got a. I'm pretty sure her. I like Angstler. On another night, I would tell you I like Angstler.
Yeah.
I really. She is tough.
She a firecracker.
She a dog, and she ain't backing down to nobody. So okay, here we go. You ready?
All
Don't
right.
cry the ball. Don't be up there
This
fussing out
Angela.
people. Yeah, this is Angstler.
Oh, this gonna be ugly.
Let's get to the tape.
And Howard looking at the referee like with the final team in.
Nah, it's good job.
Matches.
Oh Lord.
Can she get two more at the rim?
Yeah.
She didn't even look the ball. She like, no, this girl can't guard me. That's how she was playing.
Yeah.
Caught the back door. Inkster has been
Okay, the back door.
She's active tonight. That's her third rebound, has 7 points. Look at
How you got caught slipping?
Yeah,
less than a minute to
gamble.
play in this first quarter.
Oh,
Emily
Lord.
Inkster, who already has 9
Oh,
points,
Lord.
going at the rim and is crossing the 1,500 mark in that category. Inkster left alone.
What
You
is
sitting there
Nas
watching
doing?
nothing.
Drops in the 3. As Nas Hillman has the assignment.
Wait a
of
minute.
Emily.
What was Nas for? Is she trying to pretend like she ain't guarding her?
Drops in the 3. As
I don't
Nas
know.
Hillman has the assignment of Emily
Oh,
Inkster
Lord.
working on the inside. The turnaround drops
Lord
it in.
Jesus.
18 points, 4 assists. Inkster building off of that.
Oh,
18
God.
Pause it. Pause this,
Okay.
Keisha. Pause it for a second.
Go ahead.
See,
Go back.
Crash Out Willie, y'all get his ass up out of here. You ain't finna be disrespecting my goat like that. You know what? You don't gotta do it. I'm gonna do it my damn self. You know what I'm
Gone.
saying?
Crash out, Will. Ain't nobody talking about you. Ain't nobody worrying about you with your list.
Nah, you
I,
ain't
I
finna play
hope
with it.
I hope the bloopers drop on your mama.
Yeah, you
Anyway,
ain't finna,
go.
yeah, you ain't finna
All
play
right.
with us like that. Go ahead.
All right.
Off of that 18-point first. Nas Hillman. More movement. Angel Reese gets the look. Emily Inkster.
Damn,
answering
Mike.
every run for Atlanta. Inkster.
on,
Nah.
Outside 3. Yikes. Team that
Done
loves
in.
the moments in the final 5 minutes. Megan again at the rim. It's Lori Walker-Kimbrough and Izzy Borlase on the floor as Emily Inkster said, I'm not done. Inkster at the rim with the night she's having. I thought she was going to dunk it.
All right. The next tape. We're gonna do Carla Latte, because you know hers up there too. Carla Lake. I keep calling that girl by the wrong name. The girl name is Carla Lake, Keisha. Stop that. This is tonight. All right.
Jordan Kenner help her win most improved player of the year just off of her this tape this tonight alone. God
Here we
damn.
go.
This
Carla
shit
Lake
finna be
picked
child
up the
abuse.
foul there. That is her second.
That's
I like Carla
For
too.
the Dream. I mentioned the last time that these two
Oh,
were
that's
able
so
to
nice.
step on the floor together.
God
Slur
damn.
getting in on the action there.
I told you.
Personnel, they are reading everything Atlanta does very well to start.
Come on,
Late
Jordan
at the
Kenner.
rim.
That's lazy
To
defense.
18 in the final 36 seconds of the first quarter. It's been all gas, no brakes.
Come
a lot
on,
like
Lord.
that
come on,
by
Jordan.
Carla Late, able to create a second
Oh,
chance look.
Jordan.
Late.
Jesus.
Pull up 3, bottom of the net as well. 7 on the shot clock. A reset. Posh at the top of the key. Set
Both of y'all want to get on this?
space.
It ain't matter.
And then wanting to be on a franchise and with the franchise that's chasing a title.
Yeah, that was the play I was talking about with Angel. She made
Let
that
me
lucky
tell
play.
you. Let me tell you what happened. She said, "Oh, y'all gonna switch Ryan on me? I'm about to pass this out."
Update as Ryan Howard was able to
Oh,
knock
I'm back
down
to the
three, makes
matchup.
it an
I'm going
8-point
back.
game. Carla Late with the response pulls up.
Come on, man.
She's back. Carla Late had to bring the ball out, resets everyone
All
on
right,
the offensive
Leash,
side. Got
you
it
can get
picked up,
some
put it
too.
up. How does
I don't think that was a foul though.
He
It
plays
wasn't.
10 players, and he's sticking to that.
Oh Lord.
5 and 5 gives him a break.
Carla Late?
Man, it's sad to me, man. It really is, man. It's sad to me because them two gonna cost us the playoffs. Watch. It's just
Oh Lord.
unless Carl got the guts to do what need to be done. Because you know who is a good defender?
Who?
The water bottle.
Yeah.
That relieves a lot of that.
Oh.
But he got to have the guts to sit Nas down. It ain't working. Yeah, Nas can have an occasional 20-point game. Every squirrel can find a nut. But other than that, this woman is no good, man.
So let me ask you a question. Are you saying Carl should start the water bottle?
Only reason why I wouldn't start her is out of respect. That's all. I respect the girl being here the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason why I wouldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But he wouldn't be wrong.
Mm.
This is why I hope happens.
Okay.
Because this is why I hope sincerely happens. Because Speckle spoke on this today. He made it clear that Bree Jones wasn't coming back tonight.
Oh, did he?
Yes. But he did say he hoped that she will be back after the World Cup break.
Okay.
And if that happens, that should release some of Nas' minutes, if not a lot of it. Because if we got the rotation of Bree Jones and DeWanna Bonner coming in the game, that could make some adjustments of in a game like tonight. You can slide Alicia Gray to Carletti and put Joy Kettle on the bench and put DeWanna Bonner at the 3. And she would have been on Insular. And that would have been a lot better than a Nas Hillman. Because
Now,
she can't do it, Keisha.
Them diehard Atlanta Dream fans, oh no, she just got here. You know, we can't be giving her more minutes. No, y'all doing Nas wrong.
Nas need to go to hell. I don't give a damn about the OG Atlanta Dream fan. The OG Atlanta Dream fans, they'll honest with the goddamn set. They'll look at the goddamn film and say, nah, this ain't good enough.
I had to go on mute on the Players Club because they was in the chat talking about Keisha. Why you on Nas' head? I said, y'all right. Y'all got it. I'm going on mute, Tony. I'll see y'all at the end of the game. If y'all don't think she getting cooked, okay. Y'all right. Y'all got it. And she proceeded to continue to get cooked. That's why I brought up the OG fan. I was like, oh, I like Nas as a player. I just think she shouldn't be playing 34 minutes. First of all, she's not a starter.
No, she's not.
That's not no knock on her as a player. She's just not a starter.
That's just reality.
Second of all, her development, in my opinion, is being
hampered
because she should be at the 3.
Yes.
Learning that position, in my opinion.
Yes.
A lot of people say in the chat that they don't think she can play the 3. They think she can only play the 4.
I think she'll be better at the 3 than the 4.
And I say to that, then she's going to be a permanent bench player
Basically.
if she stays at the 4 for the duration of her career. Because most people, as more players coming into the league, they're bigger than her. This game, she actually went up against somebody who was just, because Angel is actually an inch shorter than her. She's tougher than her. She pushed her around.
Skilled.
Yeah, she's more skilled. So she's got to guard more.
Yeah.
So, but however, that backing her down in the post, Nas had no she had no answer for it.
Nah.
She was getting pushed off the block, bullied.
Yes. Yes.
And done in. So she's a tweener. And sometimes with tweeners, you got to pull them out the game when the mismatch is overwhelming. Carl didn't do that, so I blame 50% of this on him. 50 on the player, 50% on him, because he is supposed to recognize the mismatch, recognize she overwhelmed, and make adjustments. Go ahead.
You're nice with that 50%, because I would have gave it 70.
Okay. I can do that too, because technically, if I see my player struggling, it's not going to take me to the 4th quarter for 4 minutes to figure out she can't do it.
Keisha. I'm finna go back to Jordan Kettle for a second.
Go ahead.
They doubled her, man, the whole second half. Her teammates lost faith in her. Angel especially lost faith in her. Because that was the person that kept doubling. That's why I said the last 4 points that Megan Gustafson made, or Dallo, whatever it is, I don't put that on Angel because Angel was frustrated and tired. I got to play 2 people. If you ain't, Angel won Defensive Player of the Year just for tonight. If I got to play 2 people, goddamn. What the hell Jordan Kettle out here for?
They was playing 3-on-5. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got to play your man and her man. What we doing?
But they had rest. That's no excuse, Chad. I ain't going for that. They need rest shit. They was off for 4 days. Didn't they play Monday?
Yeah, it wasn't no rest. It was rust. That what happened. Rust.
Yeah, I can take rust I can take that as an excuse. Rust, because the Portland Fire jumped on their ass early. They was down like 3-15 in the first quarter.
Don't buy no damn rest. It was rust.
It wasn't no rest.
You know what? They right. It was rest. Yeah, Nas Hillman and Jordan Kettle rest on defense. That's what they did. Y'all right. That's what the rest came in at.
Look what Natalie Esquire said. This looks kind of weak. It may get overturned.
It got to, Keisha. You cannot tell me what straight for. It'd be one thing if it was during the play. Play it again. Show it again.
Okay, I'll show it for you. I know how you feeling.
An explanation, bottom of your screen.
Keisha, the play is over. Look what she's doing. Nah, man.
And it's the person who got caught at the ends, because you could clearly see.
If they'll overturn this, I want this investigated. And I think what's going to make it be easy to get overturned, they got a big game Sunday. This could affect seeding. You think Captain want their 3 o'clock game they're going to be on NBA TV? You know what I'm saying? Without Angel playing against Minnesota. I seen them tickets $300.
They are.
I think about going to that one. And when I see the prices, I say, man, that's a PS5. I ain't doing that. That's a PS5, man. I really
got
don't
a
give
PS5.
Yeah, the prices I seen, I'm talking just the lowest ticket was $300, $320. I said, nah, that's a PS5. I'm not doing that. Nah, y'all got it. I'm not doing no PS5. I'm not paying for no PS5. I'm not doing it.
You gonna watch it on TV?
I already watched it on TV. I ain't coming up for that. Not for the PS5, man. That's
Okay,
too damn much.
hold on. You might got some Oh wait, somebody said in Postgame. I'm waiting on it to show up. Oh, keep talking.
What you got? What?
Well, somebody said in. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I'll put it up. Hold on. The video hadn't dropped yet. As soon as it dropped, I'll play it, chat. But somebody just tweeted. I don't know if it's one of the journalists, but somebody just tweeted. Coach Smecko remains hopeful in postgame that Reese's eighth tech tonight will be rescinded. He didn't believe that call was tech worthy, maybe a foul, but not a tech. But he says he will go back and review the film to see what transpired for Reese to get the tech. Yeah, I could see a foul, but a tech?
Let me tell you something. This is when we gonna really find out how supporter Atlanta Dream is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you how. You know why I say that, Keisha?
Why you say that?
We gonna find out how supporter Atlanta Dream is. Because that owner need to get on the phone with Kathy.
Mm-hmm.
That owner need to be on the phone right now with Kathy. And he need to ask Kathy, what you gonna do? I got people for to play PS5 to see one goddamn game. And you gonna suspend her for a play that will well after the play? And the woman, you could tell on the play, the woman is antagonizing.
What we gonna do?
That one, I'm telling you, if I'm the owner, on that, Mr. Larry, you need to call Kathy. And you need to tell Kathy what we gonna do. How we gonna do this? Because you're not gonna play on my top. When you see this girl, well after the basket has been made, she antagonizing Angel. Mm-hmm. Angel ain't hit her in the head or nothing. She just slightly shoved off her. Slightly shoved her. I seen worse happen in the game and nobody need to get attacked at all.
Oh shoot. Social media is getting in it.
What is that?
Chris Williamson say, I thought retaliation was an acceptable response though. Somebody said the WNBA refs didn't give Sophie Cunningham a tech after hitting Dejanay Karen and said we deemed her reaction to the severity of the contact to be acceptable. Remember?
Yeah, push it right in the face.
Yeah, she didn't get a tech for this.
Trying to prevent the layup, but that is just a hard hit. That's definitely going to be
Sophie's going to get up.
To a flagrant two, right?
Push it right in the face.
That is going to be a flagrant two. There is
right. That's the same.
Wind up.
They didn't call no tech on Sophie. They threw Dejanay out and they played on.
Nah, that can't be a tech, Keisha.
Keep cooking. Mm-hmm.
But this game is so disappointing, man.
It is.
Because the only thing they did was on offense. I'm talking about Portland offense. Only thing they did was drive a dish.
Yep.
They ran the Golden State Valkyries offense. Teams gonna start using that against us until we stop it. Let me answer loose ball for a second. I normally don't do this.
What you about to say? What loose ball saying?
Read it from the chat. I'm gonna let you read it.
Oh Lord, Sophie is a star. She is a star. You know, she a DEI star.
Yes.
You know, you don't have to be good to get started. You can be a bench player,
And
role player.
she can move in the crowd and still be all right. They
And
just laugh at
you can
it.
still be a superstar. You could pass Caitlin Clark and followers by being a role player. I think she had 3 points tonight
Yeah.
or something like that. Somewhere around up in there. But she got more followers and more. I even heard people talking about they think Sophie Cunningham is a better ambassador than Caitlin Clark because Caitlin Clark don't talk. And Sophie Cunningham is more of the type of athlete they want. I heard people on Fox News talking about that earlier today. Yeah. Sound like DEI to me.
So he says Sophia Star.
She is.
She a star. She
You
a
know,
superstar.
they got a lot of big stars. You know. I mean, Jeremy Lin was a star, remember?
Well, let me ask you this, loose ball. If Sophie is she a low end superstar? Cause that's what she is. What you think Angel is?
Oh no, I take that back. She had 1 point.
Oh, she at 1 point.
0 for 3, 1 point. Star.
Let me tell you something. Live, laugh, love. You don't let nobody breathe. You always shooting. She don't let nobody breathe. Get the money, Keisha.
He just said the girl was a star. Y'all don't let me cook nobody before y'all. God damn. Thank you, Amy Sue, for the $2 super chat. She said, "Did y'all see JC call fans clowns after last game?" I did. We talked about it on this show, didn't we, Duval?
Yeah.
She was getting tested with the fans when people was talking about her, you know, being a defensive liability at that time. Now we got to call her back to the front of the class.
Now she the clown. She need to wear the mask.
Hmm. And I like Jordan. Here's the thing. I like all these players on this team, Devon.
I do.
But they got deficiencies that need to be worked on either schematically by their coach or individually by the athlete. For certain things, there's nothing you can do. You can, certain things, I don't even know why. I don't know, man. I just don't know, man.
This is what people need to understand, man. It ain't personal when we call Joy Kendall out like this,
No.
or Nas Hillman. And the reason why it's not personal, because they're gonna cost us a championship.
But people call Angel out all the time.
Yeah.
Why we can't call them out when they don't play well? I just want equal opportunity call out. That's all.
Live, laugh, love. We love you. You want our loyal ones. But let me tell you something. The only thing that man said was Sophie was a star, and you shot him dead. Come on, live, laugh, love. You trigger happy. Let's keep it real.
She said she just blocked him on her timeline.
That's a damn lie. He gone. we ain't tripping. But she gone.
Loose ball. You gotta know when when the chat is in a sensitive, vulnerable state. You coming up in here talking shit can get you tossed. You know that. You know that, Devon. It could get you tossed. Hold on. We got some press conference. Hold on. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. I got the first one, chat. I'm waiting on the coaches one. Let's get the players. Let's see what Ryan Howard and Nas had to say. This is interesting to me. Ooh, okay. If they're going to take accountability, we're going to see what they say. We're going to see what Nas say. All right, here. Y'all ready? I'm ready.
Portland got off to a fast start today. What was it about how they played tonight that had y'all unable to win the game tonight?
Well, they just wanted it more, and apparently we weren't prepared to play for the duration of the game. We didn't really do much of anything to make any of their shots hard, and once you get confident, it's hard to slow a team down.
Hey, Naz, it's Meg Hall with USA Today. I wanted to ask you about defending the paint tonight. I know you guys have talked about that over the course of the season, but Portland had 50 paint points tonight. What was hard, or either what were they doing that was effective in the paint tonight?
I think they were finding their open players, whether that be inside or outside. I think they started out making threes, and then we tried to pack the paint, or they started out hitting out threes, so then we spaced out, then they went inside, so they found their reads, and we, like Ryan said, we didn't make any of it hard.
Hi, ladies. Mekhi Costin here. You guys have shown in the past your ability to learn from these mistakes in games like this, but then also turn the page, throw the game away, and bounce back. So what is a key component or key thing you guys are talking about in the locker room to kind of bounce back from this game in particular?
I mean, you can't get it back. Like, the game's over now. There's nothing further that we can do. We don't have any more time to try to continue that push. But we have the number one team coming in here in 48 hours, so you really have no choice but to move on to the next one.
This question is for either of y'all. You had a run in the third quarter. It was like you guys brought the deficit to 60 to 53, and then in the fourth quarter, you brought it within 6. What were some of the things that you guys were able to do differently then that you couldn't necessarily carry out throughout the rest of the game?
Yeah, I think we were able to get stops. I'm sure during that stretch we stopped turning the ball over. That was a big headache for us. I think we also got to the free throw line a little bit more than we had in that stretch, just trying to get downhill. I think they really tried to pack the paint, and when we went in there at that moment, we were able to get and ones, and that was a big reason why. So we got a couple of stops, stopped turning the ball over, and got a couple foul calls.
Hi, ladies. Stephanie Seda here. You had a few former.
They did have 18 turnovers, which is atrocious.
They did. But I told you pause to, say to get the money.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, that was atrocious. I didn't know what was going on with that. Oh, thank you, Amy Sue, for the $5 super chat. She said, do y'all think they gave expansion teams an advantage in allowing them to select the 6th player off each team? Also, why didn't they select 9? Because I'm trying to go off memory, Duval, because they could only, how many people could they?
Every team protected 5 players.
5. So she would have been the 6th, right?
Yeah. I can answer this real quick.
Go ahead.
There's 2 things that come into play when it comes to these special teams. There's so much talent in the W. That's one thing about it. If this was the NBA and they protected 5 players, you getting players that nobody don't even want. There's so much talent in the W. Even the 6th man off of every team can be a contributor on teams that don't have a roster. People fail to forget Carl Letcher was on the bench for Golden State. What she was on Golden State, Carl Letcher? I think it was Golden State she was on the bench for.
I'll have to go see. Hold on. Yeah, because she came in 2024.
Yeah, she was in Angel draft.
Let me go look up her thing. But I still don't know what. And if she was over there, I don't know what. Yeah, she was on Golden State. And she didn't play with. She played 17 minutes a game.
Yeah. There's so much talent in the W, Amy Sue, that even expansion teams can get players that can contribute on their team if utilized properly. Which is why, going to my next point to answer your question is, these expansion teams, especially with these this Golden State background, they have a type. And a lot of their types are foreign players. And no foreign player play that drive and dish basketball. They do a lot of switching. They do a lot of switching. They do a lot of cutting. See in the Euro leagues, they do a lot of fundamental, you know what I'm saying, basketball terminologies, basketball philosophies. That's why teams like the Golden State Valkyries and even like Portland could be decent overnight because of that reason. So then you ask, why didn't they select Nas? Because of what you seen tonight. Nas ain't that good, man. Nas been the starter all season. And how much of a contribution you think she made to the dream, Keisha?
This season?
Yeah, she been a starter all season.
Defensively, she's not been very good. But I didn't expect her to be very, very good only because I knew she was undersized, but I did at least expect her to compete.
Yeah.
And I think what happens with Nas is probably in the off season, if she's going to continue in this role, she needs to probably get with somebody like Nafisa Kaya, because she's going to have to be more strategic defensively. So, Fee knows how to get to her spots to affect somebody that's taller or bigger than her.
Yes.
Nas is just out there playing people straight up, acting like she's not smaller than them. And she's going to have to get more savvier, that she's going to have to start cutting people off at their point of attack before they even get into their move.
Yeah.
She's going to have to she's going to have to go back to her defensive training principles, because they have, I think what happened from this year to last year, when they started, because I watched the Dream last year, even before Angel came. When they started benching Brittany Griner for Nas, I think what happened to Nas' mind, and she thought she belonged, and she could play that full position and not have any problem. But that was fool's gold. Brittany Griner is a great, who's on the back end of her career dealing with injuries. Nas, probably one of the reasons why Brittany Griner went on and said, "Look, I'm about to get up out of here, because y'all not gonna tell me Nas better than me, But I just think what's going on with her is he didn't developed her, pumped her up, and what he's supposed to do as a coach, pumped her up, got her to this point, and now he feels like if he knocks her back down, it might be detrimental to her development, because he was the first coach that really believed in her.
Yeah.
Because Tanisha Wright wouldn't put Nas in no starting lineup.
No.
You know what I mean? So it's all Smecco. And he's asking her to do, how can I put, he's asking her to do too much. He's not protecting her.
No.
So.
Continue with the press conference.
And of course, Okada is raw. She is. But I'll put it to you like this. I don't know, man. You might need to get a coach for her. But I have to always keep telling myself, Okada ain't had no off season though. So.
Teammates out there, namely Amy Okonkwo. What was it like to get to see her on the court and get to play against her tonight?
Yeah, it was great. Amy brought a lot of energy to this team. She was great while she was here. We really enjoyed her. So it's good to see her continue her success in the league.
Hey, ladies, this question's for either one of you or both of you. Dewana's obviously on the team now. Just what have you seen out of her game over the past few years, and what is it like to have her on the team?
I mean, her name's not in the record books for nothing. We know what she can do. We know what she's capable of, and we're excited to have her here. It's been a long ride trying to make her a dream, but now that it's finally happened, I think we can continue to make this push that we're making and, add a new threat that people weren't expecting.
Well, expect you to play defense.
You want to talk to her a little bit earlier about your offensive about points in the paint, but I wanted to know about defensively. What were they doing to limit your points in the paint?
They really packed it in. I think at any given time, you knew that there were going to be two bodies in there. And so as we started to drive, they brought everybody and dared us to shoot the three.
I got it, Chad. Hold on.
Ladies, both of you guys had to guard her tonight. How tough was it keeping up with Emily Engstler tonight?
I mean, I think she had some tough shots. She's a really good player. I've been playing against her since college, so I know what she's capable of. But I think we did a pretty good job of making her take off-balance shots, and she just happened to hit them today. So I think, again, once you get confidence, it's hard to slow a player down. So early on, we didn't make anything very hard for anybody. And so once you start seeing shots go in, it's hard to make them miss after that.
Ryan trying to shield Nas. I appreciate what you try to do, Ryan, but don't stop that. Where you at? What Greg at?
I got him out of here.
Oh, I'm about to tell Greg his mama a damn.
Nah, this ain't the night. We're talking about Angel pathetic and all that. Nah, you ain't finna get disrespectful.
He's about to tell me your mama is pathetic.
Mm-hmm. and she's still on her plastic knees, but that's okay.
And if it was left up to me, I'd hit it in the back of her kneecaps. Would. Oh,
you know how that go. I just had to protect my check because my check gets sensitive when it comes to that stuff.
Being able to.
Your favorite friend. Let's do a wager, Duval. Who you think he gonna blame it on?
I hope blame it on Nas.
No. You wanna bet me $10?
You think he gonna blame it on Angel?
He not gonna blame it on no Nas. He not gonna blame it on Angel. He's just gonna blame it on, well, we just didn't, this, that, and okay. Well, we're gonna see. Chad.
For us today, we had a lot of trouble guarding them. We've had some trouble guarding stretch bigs this year, and this is, no exception. Thought we got off to a terrible start, and it just took us a long time to get going. And, I like our fight to make a game out of it, but, credit Portland for when what did we get to 7 or something? All of a sudden, they hit a couple big shots right in a row to stretch it back to double figures, and then we could never really make a run again.
Hey, Coach. It looks like Angel picked up her 8th technical foul. How will you adjust as the team is getting ready to play the Lynx on Sunday?
Yeah, I'm sure that we'll peel it. From my vantage point, it didn't look like something that was tech worthy, so hopefully it'll be rescinded. But, I haven't had the benefit of watching it on film yet or anything like that. But I think that's probably something that we're going to try to get rescinded.
Yeah, Coach. In that same vein, I'm just curious of any conversation that you had with Angel after that moment. I know you had mentioned before in the season, I think when she got to 7, about just maintaining composure and continuing on. I'm just curious if you had a conversation tonight or there will be a conversation.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably have a conversation, but, she's been really good. From early in the season, she's really managed to she went a long time without getting a technical and really never deserved one. So, she was doing a great job. As I said, what I saw didn't look like maybe a foul, didn't look like a technical, but, to be fair, I haven't looked at it on film yet, but hopefully this is something that'll be rescinded and we'll have Angels services for the Minnesota game.
Hi, Coach. At this juncture, going into Sunday's matchup against the number one team right now, number one seed, I should say, what's the message to the team, within this short window before you prepare for Minnesota and coming off this disappointing loss? What's the message?
I just talked about like we should be building towards something, and we didn't show up ready to play a basketball game where, we were coming off a really good stretch of winning 4 games in a row on the road, but you got to, it's 2 days later and you got to go from jump ball. You can't get yourself in a 10, 12 point deficit in one quarter and then thinking that you can turn it on whenever you want, because you can't. Like, the other team was playing too well today, and even though we made some runs, we could never really fully catch up. And I think we put ourselves in that position by not mentally being locked in from the very beginning. We probably had 4 or 5 turnovers in the first 5 minutes. And they played great defense. They helped, they rotated, but they were pretty careless in where we were doing with the ball. And that just that's not really like us. So that just tells me that, I had to do a better job getting them ready from the start to understand, we should be playing playoff basketball now. And, particularly that first quarter was not very good.
And I guess I'll kind of piggyback off that, Coach. What was more disappointing, the way that they had 50 points in the paint against the 28? What was the most disappointing? Was it effort? Was it the mental lapses? What was the most disappointing part about tonight?
Well, definitely the defense was disappointing. Offensively, they were completely committed to not giving up any points in the paint. I mean, if we drove, they were sending 4 bodies and just going to live with the kick.
Ain't that what you said, Duval? That's what Duval said. They were not gonna give it up. They was not gonna give it in the paint.
Kick out threes, and unfortunately, we turned it over a lot when we were trying to kick it out, because we would, go too deep or try to throw it over people's hands. And the times where we maybe had a chance to finish around the rim, we decided to pass it. The times we should have, passed it out, we made a decision to shoot it. So we didn't make great decisions with the ball for the entire game. That's why we had 18 turnovers. But, defensively, we got to be a lot better than what we were today.
Coach Now said that, and you just mentioned it again, they packed the paint and then kind of forced you to shoot threes. How do you generally counter that approach?
Well, teams can, they can employ whatever strategy they want. They know you're giving something up. If you're going to send everybody to go help, you're risking kickouts for wide open threes. And I just thought, when we did penetrate too many times, the right decision wasn't made, and we lose 18 possessions or 18 shots at to score because of either squeezing a pass or trying to throw it through hands or forcing a shot at the rim when there's 3 people there. It just wasn't. I think some of that is pressing after a bad start. What I mean by that, you have a bad start and then you want to make up you're down 14. You want to make up all 14 points up right now. And it's like, no, right now we just need one good shot, and then we'll defend, and then we'll go down and try to get another good shot the next possession. But everybody's forcing the issue a little bit, for good reason. They want to help us win, but you help us win by making good decisions.
Speaking of that slow start, Coach, whenever it was like 8-3, after Leash hit the 3 to start the game, that Portland went on their run. It was like, okay, Coach is going to call timeout now. And then 11-3, Coach is going to call timeout now. How do you kind of balance letting the players kind of play through and figure that out versus calling an early timeout to try to regroup?
Yeah, I was close a couple times, especially because sometimes it's how did the 8-3 happen, You definitely don't want to call timeout every time you're down 8-3. But at the same time, we kind of looked out of sorts. Like they had more energy to start the game than we did. And I was hoping, one big defensive play, one big basket, and we kind of be back to ourselves. But really that whole first quarter was not great. And we probably could have, that probably a time where we could have used an early timeout and a wake-up call. But, I don't want to say it was all our bad. They played really well and they deserve to win.
Hi, Coach. You mentioned preparation. You said that you wanted to have the team prepare better coming off a successful road trip. What are some things that can help with the preparation going into the next game and some things that you're hoping they carry on going into and out of the break?
Yeah, I just think it's mentally being ready to compete. Like, I think it's human nature. You win a few games in a row and you start to think you can do this, and you forget that, well, you did that by being locked in possession after possession and focusing on a game plan and those types of things. I just think for every coach and for every team, you just kind of fight human nature. Like, it's easy not to remember how you played so well. You just think it happens, and it doesn't. It takes a lot of work to play as well as we've played. And, hopefully we realize that. I think everybody goes through some of these wake-up calls. This is not how we would like to do it. But now that it's here, we got an opportunity to play the best team in the league. And, somebody will have to tell me how many hours, but it's not many. And we get a chance right here, and we get a chance to have a much better performance. And in truth, obviously, we'll have to have a much better performance if we're going to win. And the goal is to win.
Duval. Take this shit down. Duval.
Oh yeah.
I went to sleep.
No, I ain't went to sleep. I'm just listening.
I ain't got time for ball chat.
Can you hear me? You hear me, Keisha? Keisha, can you hear me?
Damn sleep.
No, I didn't. I'm talking the whole time. Keisha.
His comments is pretty much basically what we said. They was packing the paint. Usually when you can pack the paint, you kick it out to 3-point shooters. But the problem is sometimes when they was trying to get it back out the paint, they was turning the ball over. So kudos to Portland 5 for having very active hands in the passing lane. The other thing is too, is it me?
I don't know, it might be you, Keisha.
I can hear y'all. All right, I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Keisha got me tripping. Y'all can hear me right, chat? Y'all can hear me? Well, anyway, this messed up my Friday night. And I was gonna get high and drunk and lazy. But this team gotta learn, man. This team gotta learn. Cause this is unacceptable. The way they play defense tonight. The way that they did one too many passes. Well, sometimes you just need to make the simple play. The simple play. And a lot of times people don't make the simple play.
All right, I'm back.
We can hear you now, Keisha.
Mm-hmm.
You act like you couldn't hear me, but I'll talk.
Yeah, I couldn't hear y'all. What did I miss? What did you say about Carl Semeco and his comments?
I was just saying that he just wristwashing and repeating, just like Charlie Brown, man. Nobody ain't trying to hear that. Why you can't make adjustments? Why you cannot make adjustments, Carl Semeco? There's too many games where a team will throw out something and you don't got no adjustment for what they're throwing out at you. Remember the Fever threw out the zone. Couldn't do nothing with it. Now Portland threw out, we're going to double Angel on every possession. You couldn't get Nas to cut. And that's just like I said, that's just unacceptable for a man that's trying to be a championship level coach.
Yeah, I just hold on. Hold on, chat. Okay, thank you for the $2 chat. $2 super chat, Amy Sue. She said, why did they let Nas take Brittany Griner's spot? From my memory, Devon, you tell me if I'm wrong. Brittany Griner kind of got hurt.
She kind of got hurt and she looked washed last year.
Mm-hmm.
Just like she looked washed this year.
She go in and out. She have a good game, great. Then the next game, she looked like she about to break off her kneecap. So Nas swooped right on in there, right, Devon?
Yep.
Right on there.
Between her and what's it called, Coffee.
Yeah. Coffee is missed for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Nas had a career season last year. You know what I mean? Like the three was falling. I go look up. Why her stuff ain't
She
coming?
scored 8 points a game last year. I think this year she scored 9.
Mm-hmm. She just not as efficient.
Nah.
Like last year, I'll just tell y'all, last year she scored 8.6 points a game. Okay. 6.2 rebounds a game. She shot 46% from the field, but she shot 32% from 3. This year, she averaged 9 points a game, which is 0.4 more. 4.5 rebounds per game. She's shooting 48% from the field. So her offense is right on par. She's shooting a little slightly down on 3 at 30%. But 30% from 3 is not really all that great.
No, not at all.
What the problem is now, let me go look this up to make sure. What was her defensive rating last year?
I don't know, but I think what happened is this. This year, she getting targeted. Because they can't target the best defender in basketball. So somebody got to get the action on the other side. See, they ain't have to go at Nas like that last year. Because again, they could have went at Bree Jones or whoever, or even Neil Coffey.
You ready?
Y'all ready?
Defensively in 2025, she was a 100.3. That's pretty good.
Yes.
Not bad. This year, 104.7.
Damn.
The 3 ball is down. Her defensive worse.
Yes.
That's what happened to Nas Hillman.
Mm-hmm. Nas Hillman messed up my high.
So, and y'all know, I've said this religiously, right, Deval, for like two years now. I am an eye test person.
Yep.
I usually don't talk about the numbers, but usually I go check the numbers to see if it back up what my eyes are showing me.
Yeah.
And 104 is like I put it to you like this. Let's just for shits and giggles. Give me a player of the ball that you would think would compare to Nas with the 4th spot. No, like at the 4th spot.
that we can compare to.
Man. Monique Billings.
Okay. She ain't played enough. Shit, you picking people that ain't even played. I said I'm gonna do Kiki.
Kiki Air fan.
Okay. Shit, they look like they ain't. They say Kiki is around 101.3 to 102.2. And she's on the second best defensive team in the league.
Yeah.
Let me get somebody else. Who else I'm trying to think about? Who's a 4? Shit, I think my brain is shut down. It did shut down. Is she a 4? Okay,
Yeah,
she is. Yeah, she a 4. Oh shit. We don't need to do that.
Is that bad?
109.7.
Shit, she need to get shot. Damn.
Give me another 4. One more person. Somebody that's on us.
How about AWOC?
Okay. Queer is her name. AWOC Queer.
Yeah.
She ain't played enough though. But we'll see. I mean, she playing now. She around 103 to 104.
Damn.
Yeah, they are, That's why those teams' defenses are low like that. That's why the Dallas is down there. Trying to think. I was trying to get a 4 off of the contended teams. Like,
ain't she on the contending team? AWOC?
Yeah, she on Dallas, but I'm talking about one of the top 4 defensive teams. Dallas is not in the top 4.
Well, give me Breanna Stewart. I ain't want to go.
Yeah, because that's part of their problem. Their defense is not. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just Paige. You know what I mean? It's a collective. Stewart, 104.8. She right around there with Nas.
Yeah. She ain't doing no good.
Ain't doing no. I just 104 is not a good number. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all, chat.
Do Angel, so they'll see what the comparison is.
Defensive rating 2026. 2026. I thought I had looked it up. Hold on, let me go do WNBA box defensive rating. And then we can just go from there. That's what I should have did from the beginning. Messing around with you trying to get names from you. But anyway, Angel is 101.1. Shakira is 100.4. Gabby Williams is 99.9.
Yeah. But she don't play enough though.
No. So after her, Asia's 101.9. And if we keep going, Malonga is 104.4. Jordan Canada 105.1. Cardoso at 106.
Oh shit.
Citron at 106.
She supposed to be elite.
Yeah. Kayla Ryan Howes at 103.3. Natasha Howes at 102.9. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Ooh. So, at the end of the day, I don't even see. Wait a minute now. I looked at the thing on Google, but hold on, let me keep going. Wait a minute, that Google thing might have not been right because Nas Tillman ain't in this top 25. Am I tripping?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm gonna show it to you. Hold on. I don't think that thing on Google. She might be lower than that because she's not in the top. Because all they showing is the top 25.
Yeah.
I don't see Nas' name, do you?
Not really.
That means she lower than Canada and Camila Cabello. No. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even Bonner made the top 25. Shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Let me see if I can look up Nas Hillman's. I don't know what's going on. What's her stats? And this is not defense. They got T minus 47th in the league. What that mean?
That mean it ain't no good. That's what that mean.
What does that mean? You stupid ass man. I don't know what that means, chat, but they say she's 47. I don't know what that means, chat. I don't know, man. I don't know what okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Right here. I got it. 109.6 is her
This year?
defensive rating.
You got to
I'm making it
kidding me.
bigger so you can see. 2026. Right there. Defensive rating. 109.6.
What the hell?
She went from 101.4, which is decent. This is a really good defender, to 109.
That girl went on vacation.
She got that money.
Mm-hmm. She stole that money.
So when we be talking about people getting cooked, Duval, chat, we don't be lying to y'all just because we just want to rag on knives. Atlanta Dream fans, we telling you what our eyes see. And the stats like Keisha Duval, y'all ain't lying.
Mm-hmm.
And I get what Smecko going through because look at the drop off, Duval. He wasn't expecting her to do that.
Did being a starter got her exposed?
Maybe so. That could be part of it. That she going up against more elite talent. She's not going up against the bench anymore, you know? And she getting exposed.
Mm-hmm. Now eventually we gotta get out of the stuff real quick. So
we're gonna get off now because I don't want us to be clipped talking about we hating, but there the numbers is. I don't know what else to say. Getting cooked, chat.
God bless you.
She getting cooked. So clip that. Take it. Do better. And of course the turnovers were horrible today.
Yeah.
Nubian say Nia Coffey is a good defender. She having a great year. She surely is. Big girl say we all hating.
Yeah, damn. We had to lose to Portland.
We lost to Portland.
Twice.
Did we lose twice?
Yep.
Well, the bad matchup, I guess. What you want me to say, Duval?
I don't know, but remember that other game, Angel hurt her ankle and she didn't play.
I don't know what you want me to say, Duval. Portland beat us twice.
Yep.
Big girl say now got cooked at bocce style. Yeah. And Jordan Canada. You want to look up Jordan Canada?
Go ahead.
Oh, I just know how I do. Jordan Canada. You don't go and mess with her. She probably not. I don't think she is bad as Nas. I'm gonna let. This is what my eyes is telling me, but she might be, but I don't think she is. 105.8.
That ain't good.
Nope. Guess what she was in 2025?
What she was?
99.
God damn.
Carson Mecco was not expecting this precipitous drop defensively from these two young ladies. So now he don't know how to.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to sit you down because defensively you going to hell in the handbasket.
Yep.
Because Jordan Canada always hovered around, 100, 103, which is not a bad number for her height. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I know what you're saying.
But 105.8 pushing 106,
Mighty
it's
Mouse
getting
can only,
dangerous. Mhm.
Mighty Mouse can only do so much.
Yeah. All right, Chad. I told you what it was. Defense lost of this game. Turnovers lost of this game. And no adjustments by your head coach lost the game too. And his lack of understanding what to do when a team throws him something he's not ready for. His in-game adjustments is kind of weak right. Yeah, it's weak right now. He's okay with adjusting at the half. Have you noticed that? Like they come out at the half and they'll be better.
Yes.
But like in-game adjustments, like on the fly right now, like they asked him in that press conference, like why did in the first quarter when they was going on that run, why didn't you call a timeout? And he was like, well, you don't. I didn't think to call a timeout that early, blah, blah, blah. What do you mean? It was down 3-15, like 3-18. What are you talking about, Carl? You can see they don't have it coming out the gate. You got to refocus them. He just let it go. He waited till the official timeout. Shit, but half the quarter is gone, Carl.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we're going to stop bragging on the dream because we got some other stuff to talk about.
Yes, we do.
And it's still probably going to be depressing, but oh well, what can I ain't got shit else to.
Yeah.
Which one you want to do first? You want to do Kuko?
Yeah, man.
Or you
just play it.
okay? Yeah, we could do. Yeah, we just 'cause maybe this will make us get our fire back so we can cuss out. Cussing out somebody always makes us feel better. Deval. That's why I say let's just go and do this. Here we go, chat. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, we gonna talk about, in our opinion, Ryan Kukoc out here being disingenuous. He out here downplaying what's going on in these WNBA streets, Deval. And we gonna listen and we gonna react on the other end.
Candace is kind of the point Candace made on, that we talked about at one point where for this league to grow, people have to feel comfortable being critical and it not being, a personal attack or hating, and people have to be critical of more than just Caitlin Clark, quite frankly. She, in my opinion, most of the ecosystem feels comfortable being critical about one player, maybe two. Angel would be the other. Everybody else, people are very afraid to say anything bad about, even if it's a very small micro thing. And that's not real sports. Real sports is being able to break down what we just did on the Valkyries, and understand that we can still be really impressed with their season and also project ahead and be like, yeah, I'm not sure you're going to have enough scoring come the playoffs. If you do, I'll tip my cap.
Absolutely.
Candace is kind of the point Candace.
You know what? Let me start here. You and Candace both could be kiss the cousin and shut the fuck up forever. Excuse my language when I said that, Keisha. And I'm saying it because both of y'all being disingenuous. You really think Candace want to have the opportunity to criticize the league? Because if that was the case, why has she criticized the league then? Why has she just only went after 1 to 2 people the whole time she had a podcast? Explain that to me, y'all, Keisha.
Candace wants to be able to criticize Angel Reese without the Reese's pieces coming for her. That's why she said that bullshit she said.
Of course she did.
Mm-hmm.
So you try to pick it back off of Candace when Candace not being genuine.
No.
And so in this situation, you're not being genuine. Because you know damn well Caitlin Clark don't get no heat like that. If anything, Caitlin Clark get a lot of time coddled. Because y'all feel like y'all have this endeavors to her because y'all feel like she quote unquote saved the lead.
Mm.
So let's not criticize Caitlin for anything she do, even when she do effed up stuff that could easily be pointed out by the game film. Like I said, she walk off in the middle of a podcast, not podcast, but broadcast, because she got bitched by Stephanie White and nobody questioned it. What criticism Caitlin really go through? That some people on the right criticize her for not making a stand. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Look how long it took them. They haven't criticized Caitlin. Caitlin Clark is just not getting criticism.
Mm-hmm.
Angel been getting criticism since 2023. 3 years later.
Yeah.
Because for her whole rookie year and her second year, they wouldn't say nothing about the girls. They didn't talk about the girl defense till this year. And the girl defense been bad since she been playing. They ain't say shit about the turnovers.
No.
Maybe they said it in passing, but a lot of people said turnovers, just part of her game.
Mm-hmm.
They never really criticized Caitlin Clark like they criticized Angel Reese, which was the funny part about it is Caitlin Clark was the number 1 overall pick. She was supposed to get more criticism than the number 7 pick. That's why he is being disingenuous.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's supposed to be. Usually the people that got all the hype and coming out of college or high school, when they get out there to play, they usually get all the criticism. Like Arch Manning got all the criticism because he was hyped up to be the savior of the Texas Longhorns. They criticized him because of the hype that was coming in with him. That was the same thing that was supposed to happen with Caitlin Clark in her first year, and it did not happen, Duvall.
Mm-hmm.
What happened was Angel took the brunt of that hatred, and she was the number 7 pick. And he on here talking about they need to be able to criticize players.
Mm.
I don't have a problem with you criticizing players. Just criticize them all and judge their game. But you come on here, Ryan Kukoc, and act like Caitlin don't do no wrong. That's why people get tired of listening to you talk. Ryan, do you know people turn down you and what's that woman that be with? I forgot that. His partner. I'm losing my brain. I'm so
Rebecca
pissed off
Lobo.
about this guy. Rebecca Lobo. You know people turn your ass down? All that glazing y'all do? Because if Angel was acting or another player was acting with all the antics involved, they would be criticizing them during the game. They don't do that to her.
No, they do not.
I'm done. Mm-hmm.
But ain't much to say. Like I said again, they both been disingenuous. They, they don't want to criticize again. They just want to have the opportunity to criticize Angel Reese without looking at being a bully, especially for what that woman went through for the last 3 years, gone through.
Mm-hmm. And he don't want to be called a racist.
Yeah.
For doing it. So he feel like he, and then that backhanded comment. There's only one person that really getting, well, maybe 2. What you mean maybe 2? They didn't criticize that girl personal life. They didn't make memes and made her an animal and all kind of stuff. And all she asked you to do was keep it basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Yet, if we criticize your favorite basketball, y'all say we hating. So, and my only problem with these two women up here is they should have checked his ass in real time.
You know the Muffin Baby wasn't gonna check his ass.
That's my problem with these podcasts and this shit. Stop that foolishness, and then maybe we can have a real conversation and get past this. If y'all would just check people in real time. Candace Parker, I'll just ask you. Real time. Just go on, just like they had at the Chicago Sky thing. Stop that pussy footing around. You talking about people need to be critiqued, right? But why y'all ain't check Candace Parker when she come up there with that foolishness with Paige Beckers?
No.
And she did that to no other player but Angel. Why y'all ain't check her in real time? So no, Ryan Kukoc, y'all don't really want to have a conversation because it can get ugly, and y'all don't want to come across as the wrong. If somebody do check you, then you gonna be calling the powers that be. This poor little young lady on the right, she'll never be on the podcast again because she done checked you in real time. That's why the power dynamic will never be equal, Duvall. Can she have really checked him? Answer me that. Without repercussions of him never coming on the podcast again? Them two want to keep that relationship good. So that's why they didn't check it. I get it. But you being disingenuous, Ryan Kukoc, you don't want the truth either. Because there's a lot of things that could be critical about your calling of the games, especially sometimes the game ain't even you calling another game and you talking about a player that's not even on the floor. I've called games like that, Duvall. Caitlin Clark's not even on the floor, but you talking about Caitlin Clark. Anyway, I'm gonna get off my soapbox because he don't want real criticism. He lied too.
Not at all. Not at all. He don't want real criticism. Like I said before, both of them is being disingenuous. They want to have the opportunity to criticize Angel and nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
Because what real criticism does she get to the other women in W?
Yeah. Meanwhile, they're attacking the black lady again over there with Cece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hold on. I just want to show it. Then we go to the next thing, the ball. You know. I mean, when the power dynamic is so unbalanced. I mean, what this person? Stephanie White, get your inexperienced coaching staff under control. Caitlin Clark just gave you 35, 12, 5 with 3 steals. And Breanne January is screaming at her during a timeout like a dog.
That's crazy.
I don't want the girl to be coached. I just can't. Moving on. I can't.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
You got something else you over here. We're gonna get into this right here. Hold on, chat. One more thing. The ball is about to pass out on me, but he up. Okay, Cindy Brunson. Oh, but the ball. Let me let you explain who Cindy Brunson is and set it up.
Now, Cindy Brunson is a Hall of Fame journalist. She is somebody that should be well respected. She's somebody that should be in the GOAT of journalism. Just like Linda Cohn and Robert Roberts, she's on that level. Highly regarded as a broadcaster. Like I said, if you want to type in Cindy Brunson on, Lipstick Alley, not Lipstick Alley, I'm sorry. I'm tripping.
Go ahead.
I was thinking about something else. I was thinking about Wikipedia.
You crazy as hell.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
But yeah, she's a um reporter, right? Yeah, reporter.
Yeah, anchor, sports anchor.
Sports anchor. Cindy Brunson, here's her thing. EPN studio host for 13 years. Illuminati, go Cougs. And she said, here's my response to, she was talking to another journalist and Bobby Burack. She said, here's
Okay.
my, go ahead.
No, I said Outkick, yes.
Yeah. He's from Outkick. Here's my response to Bobby Burack. You can choose to believe his rhetoric or trust in my love of the WNBA and women's basketball that I've built an entire career on. I am perfect. Nope. But I do my best, and this is thanks I get from someone who never cared about the W to 2026. Let's read the discourse. It's what Cindy tells Bobby over there at Outkick. Bobby, thanks for posting this story. The death threats I've received as a result of your clickbait have been such a treat. So this lady is receiving death threats too.
Of course.
The miss me comment regarding the 37 point was about the goal to get to 30 and 10. Hence, anything after 30 was not really important to me in this instance. CC was on the floor in a 20-point blowout until 1:36 to go in the fourth quarter. They talking about the Chicago Sky game, right?
Yeah.
Correct. CC was on the floor in a 20-point blowout until 1:36 to go in the fourth quarter when she recorded her 10th dime for her 30 and 10. She then subbed out at 1:06 to go. And you know, good for her. I'd chase the assist lead and add to a category she singularly dominates if I were her too. 30 and 10 is a very cool stat, which leads to the second erroneous part of your little hit piece. When I compared Caitlin Clark's mastery of 30 and 10 to AT's, which is Alyssa Thomas, triple-double domination, and cited a small sample size, I was merely referring to the number of games played between the two players.
Yes.
Alyssa Thomas has maintained her triple-double dominance for years, and CC has only been playing for 2.5, hence the smaller sample size. Bobby, you know me and how much I love every player in the WNBA and in women's college basketball too. If I don't go out of my way to praise Caitlin Clark, it's because I don't have to. She gets a ton of coverage, so I like to highlight other players that fans might be curious about and give them shine too. If it's problematic that I congratulate Angel on breaking a record that was set when she was just a year old, then what are we doing? You want Clark praise? She set a rookie assist record that will never be broken. Never. CC demolished the old mark by 113 dimes. I believe in Clark economics. As my friend Debbie Anatoly coined, and I love that Clark's rising tide is literally lifting all boats. This league cannot sustain on the success of a single player. That's simply a terrible business model. I want all players to succeed. At the very least, give me a heads up before you drop the next hit piece as a professional courtesy. Thanks for your consideration. Best, Cindy Brunson. So he writing hit pieces because she, I guess, highlighted other players instead of CC when
Yes.
CC was already already getting a ton of coverage. Can't make this shit up.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. I'm fighting to sleep, but I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, we going to sleep in 10 minutes. I gotta go pick up my son anyway from work. Go ahead.
Put it this way. Bobby Burack is for Outkick, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was the guy that got the Brian Clark finna be terminated story before everybody else did. I'm gonna tell you why that matters. That means he is connected with somebody at ESPN that is a hardcore white wing conservative. And so we know that the right wing conservative have infiltrated our WNBA space. And so when somebody praised Angel for her rebounding day and then act like, say Cindy Brunson, who was a Hall of Fame journalist and broadcaster, committed a crime just for the simple fact that she wanted to highlight something good about her, just tell you how much ESPN wants you to just focus on Caitlin and give Caitlin the credit for saving the league. Instead of allowing that talent pool and Angel Reese in particular get some of that credit as well. Just like Ryan Clark told you. They'll defend him to the pits of hell. But when it came to Angel Reese, he on his own. That tell you all you need to know.
All I know is Cindy Brunson says she doesn't feel compelled. I mean, the lady doesn't feel compelled to constantly praise Clark over and over and over again. She wants to at least praise other players and try to get them coverage as well. I've been saying this for 2 years too. Do you think that the league can sustain with only promoting one player?
No.
They got fan bases in all these different cities. They want to hear about their star or superstar player too. It's crazy. And then if you don't do it, you get attacked, you get a hit piece put out on you, and then you get death threats.
Triple threat.
So it's almost like you bullying me to cover her. If you're a journalist, you bullying me to cover her because I don't want no death threats. Because all it takes is me not to cover her for Outkick, who is their talking piece for these bullies online. They write an article and tell you who to go target.
Yes.
That's what they write an article for. All this because Cindy Brunson highlighted Angel, huh? Really?
Yep.
It's nasty work. That's all I can say. It's nasty work. And journalism is starting to lose its plot, Duvall. I don't know.
I know. The thing is this.
And then they definitely don't want her compared to Alyssa Thomas. Oh, hell no.
What I know is this. They are trying their damage behind the scenes to make sure that Caitlin is the only one that gets the credit for the growth of the WNBA. And they will do it by any means necessary, especially by a conservative political news network called Outkick.
Yep, Nubian says they're already hating on Olivia Miles. You know how many YouTube hit pieces was on that girl when she had that bad game the other day? And she a rookie. Like, yeah. She over there like, what the hell is what I done walked into? I don't get to grow. I mean, Cece had her rookie year, she had a whole first 15 games bad.
Yeah.
But I don't get to have a bad game by against the number one defensive team in the league. No? Okay. All right. See? She ain't no good player. Okay.
This is crazy though. The two women they want so hyped up is Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham.
That's what they want. They only want coverage on Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham. And at this point, Sophie Cunningham trying to make it just be her. Everybody else ain't no star, Duval.
According to Bobby Burack, nobody else is it.
No, ain't nobody else. The girl had 1 point today, but we supposed to know what she doing every time she play, and how dare us cover somebody else. Mm. 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 Mm.
That's crazy though, Keisha.
Mm.
It's crazy that this lady got attacked with death threats and everything for having her own opinion, for having the audacity to say that, hey, I want to praise somebody else besides CC. She got the audacity.
Now look.
Go ahead.
We about to. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I saw something on Twitter and it made me mad. Go ahead.
How I said she got the audacity to want to cheer for other players at times too, and they just gave her a hard time because of it.
No, you're supposed to be quiet.
Seen and not heard. That's how they want black women.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can I show you something before we leave? Because I know you're not gonna be on Twitter because they done piss you off.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna piss you off before you go to bed.
This is crazy.
They trying to say Angel Reese's double doubles don't mean anything. Because you know she tied the record today.
Yep. But Angel played on a team with players that should be working at Papa John's.
We know.
But that don't matter. Okay, y'all got it.
We know.
I only got in me to spaz out, Keisha. Yeah, I'm just tired of sleeping. I don't even got
They out here front running. Today, they played a team in the Connecticut Sun that started Aaliyah Edwards, Diamond Miller, Reagan Beers, Sanaa Rivers, and Charlize Legger Walker.
Thank you.
Yeah, Brittany Griner and Olivia Nelson-Ododo did not play. Layla Lacan is gone to be with the French people.
Yep. She said, "Oui. Time to go."
And yeah, they out here front running with Reagan Beers and Charlize Legger Walker, who I said shouldn't have even been drafted. But y'all got it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got it.
And them was, and they're like, and Brittany Griner making sure she taking up PTL.
And then he acting like this 46 and 55 is all been in a dream jersey. Let me get off of here. I gotta go, Duval.
Yeah, they tripping.
I gotta go, Duval. We gotta get up out of here. My man, Bro Claude, is about to go live, chat. Y'all go spend the rest of the night with him. I'm about to put Duval to bed.
Yeah.
Figuratively, not physically.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell him to go to bed because his energy is going lower and lower and lower. And if the dream had won, he might have would have had a burst of energy, but they didn't. We broke down the game as best we could. Is Carson Mecca gonna listen to us? Probably not. So,
but go support Stay Disturbing. You know what I'm saying? Go give him a like and a view. Like I said, he gonna touch on the game from a different angle and which is good. It's good to hear from all sides to
Mm-hmm.
really break down and really comprehend, say what really happened tonight. Because we ran out of answers, to be honest with you.
We Bro Claude got his analytical mind on. He gonna give y'all different insight. We done ran out of gas. The ball. We gotta go. We can't. Maybe when we maybe when we get some sleep, we'll look at it differently tomorrow. But we gotta go. We can't do this no more.
Yeah. Yeah, I ran down. You know how that go.
Hand down, and then with this technical thing, yeah, I don't know.
Man down, hand down. That's what I gotta do to Ruocco. Have my hand down, man down.
If I have to call a game on Sunday and the Angel don't play, I'm gonna be.
Yeah, they gotta reverse that.
Anyway, chat. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I hope we gave you a lot of great information in this post-game show. And I'm pretty sure we'll be back on Sunday. If we'll definitely be back on Sunday, but I don't know how our energy level is gonna be because the Lynx, that's a big game, man. A lot of shit up in the air. But anyway,
yes.
Hit the like button on the way out the door. Go see my boy Bro Claude at Steady Servant ENT. If you're catching us on the playback, leave us a comment. Be respectful, because some of y'all be in the comments. You know what? That's all right. I'm going to start just telling y'all off. It's okay. Leave the comments. We're going to respond. All right. Anything else, Devon?
Nah, this time, my sister.
Night-night. Bye, guys.
Peace.